Hi, this is James from GPX. I've just dropped off 3 bikes at Motorrad Konnection in Malton, North Yorkshire. These are all 2026, 2027 bikes. The reason why we say 2026, 2027 is we've had clear directives from the factory that the bikes are going to remain pretty much exactly the same for that period of time, which is great news. For us, it just gives us continuity on spares. It gives the customer greater confidence that they're buying a relevant bike and it's going to stay relevant for longer. Because I've always thought you buy a new bike and then suddenly it's out of date. Well, it's going to last you it's going to be the most up-to-date bike now for 2 years as opposed to just 1 year. So I'll just start with this one. This is the 2026-7. Wait for this lorry to go past. This is the 26/7 TSSE 300R. This is the no linkage version, obviously. It's got a shock that bolts onto the chassis at the top and down onto the swinging at the bottom. So the benefit of this is that you have no linkage to maintain. That's something that I like. And this is the bike that I actually ride, this 300R. The benefit of the one with the linkage is that you can lower the seat height. And some people like the feel of a linkage, but you've got to be a really good rider to notice a difference. And I certainly don't. Very powerful 50 brake horsepower, 6-speed counterbalanced liquid cooled engine with a diaphragm clutch, very strong hydraulic clutch, electric start. I've done some other videos already where I've been right through them, talking about them, and as I've got 3 bikes to actually go through here and show you, I'm not going to waffle on about all of them because I'll be here all day. Anyway, let's start this one up. Put the choke on, put petrol. Turn the choke off. Okay. And here we've got the 450, which has got a counterbalanced 6-speed liquid cooled 450. They're 450 sized engine. Very reliable unit with fuel injection. Completely new for 2026-7. The engine's the same, but pretty much everything else has changed. This one's got the linkage on it, and you can see you can lower the seat height if you want to by moving the bolt from there through to that hole. It drops the seat height down a fair amount. Now, in fact, this 250 behind it is actually on the low setting. So it drops the seat height down by about 30 millimeters. Let's have a look at the other side, this 450. Let's start this one up. Wait for the fuel pump to prime. Got one of these automatic chokes being fuel injected. I don't know whether the choke is on now, but if it wants to be, it is. If it doesn't want to be, it won't be. Yeah, the choke's on slightly. It'll cut off. There we are. Okay, and then moving on to the TSSE 250. This bike's actually on the low setting. Okay, so that lowers the back end down slightly. And of course there's loads of things we can do to make the back end lower as well. So we can get the seat height down to around 880 if that's what you're looking for. This is the Yamaha licensed engine. It was originally put into the DT Lanza, and it's a counterbalance liquid cooled 2-stroke engine with 6 speeds, very, very tractable, plenty of power, and it's very, very, very smooth power. It's got electric start. It's a very, very smooth engine. It's just perfect for someone who doesn't want a bike that's just that wants a bike that's not intimidating, but at the same time it still really gets a move on if you want it to. I raced one of these for, well, I'd say, a year and a half minimum, you know, in the local Enduro championship, and it's absolutely superb. You know, it's as quick as bike as you need in the woods and on a tight track. You're only going to lose out on big straights and stuff like that against big 450s, but then that's pretty obvious. But the benefit you get of having a more manageable engine is that it's less intimidating. You don't have to worry about what gear it's in so much when you're working through the woods. There's no lumpiness to it. It's just a very smooth, forgiving engine. So there we are. Pop down to Motorrad Konnection and see these 3 bikes.